feel like nobody talks about how hard it is to be a single mom, but then also to be a single mom with no village. And I feel like single moms just get, the short end of the stick because, a lot of times people want to look at them like, oh, you don't know what this person left, Me personally, I left abuse, manipulation, controlling situations, toxic environments, just so much stuff. And it's like, I tried to make it work. I tried to forgive and say, oh, no one's perfect. But at the end of the day, this was not an example for my son.
Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, interact with the channel, man. We're about to get into this topic right here about this beautiful young lady right here. She is explaining and giving her thoughts on how it is to be a single mother these days without a village, and I guess she's come from a toxic situation. And we're gonna start it from the top. We're gonna get all the details, man. We're gonna break it all the way down. Let's get to it.
I feel like nobody talks about how hard it is to be a single mom, but then also to be a single mom with no village. And I feel like single moms just get, the short end of the stick because, a lot of times people want to look at them like, oh, you don't know what this person left, Me personally, I left abuse, manipulation, controlling situations, toxic environments, just so much stuff. And it's like, I tried to make it work.
A lot of women say they left toxic situations and stuff like that, and a lot of these women be toxic themselves. They be the ones causing problems in a lot of these relationships. I've witnessed it. I've been in situations myself, um, to where the woman is always blaming me for something that I'm doing, and I'm trying to tell her about something that she's doing, and she's flipping it on me, and because women they don't take accountability for anything. Like, when have you ever heard a woman say it was her fault that a relationship didn't work out? It was always the man did this to me. He didn't have no money. It's always the man. They never tell you what they did to make the situation the way it was. Never. I have never, in my 30 plus years of living, I have never heard a woman say, I did this, I ruined this relationship. Never. But let's see what else this young woman got to say.
I tried to forgive and say, oh, no one's perfect. But at the end of the day, this was not an example for my son, his own dad.
And you have a son. You have a son. These boys are being raised by women who lack accountability. So what do y'all think that these boys are going to grow up and do? I'm just saying.
And how my son's father is, he's like, if you don't want to be with me, then you got to figure it out on your own. I don't get any help for him. And I'm just coming to talk because I get lonely, you know?
Yeah, when you break up your family, unfortunately, ma'am, you have to figure that out on your own. When you choose to be a single mother, regardless of the situation, and let's give her grace. Let's say the man was abusive or whatever the case may be. You chose him. So when you choose to deal with the man who's toxic, abusive, or whatever the case may be, you have to either deal with that or you have to figure it out on your own. Because he's not obligated to pay child support and stuff like that. I mean, like they could try to put it in order. You could try to take him to court or whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, it's his choice to pay it. It's his choice to be in the kid's life, and that's the situation you put yourself in. A lot of y'all don't live in reality, man.
And I be trying to be happy, trying to be positive for him, but it's hard. I really need a break. I wish I had help. And I'm trying to just be a good mom and make the right decisions. Oh my God, I don't even want to be crying on the internet, but I just said I was gonna be more honest and talk to people and say what I really needed.
And it's very unfortunate, man, because this woman she's really beautiful. I give her that. She's a very beautiful woman. She's soft spoken. She sounds like a feminine woman, but I've dealt with women like this that they soft spoken, sweet, but at the same time they can turn up. She just when this camera go off and you with her one on one, and when stuff when gets hard in a relationship, she'll show you who she really is. She's being cute and sweet right now because she wants some sympathy. She wants people on the internet to feel sorry for her situation. But behind closed doors, she could be a monster. I'm not saying she is, but I'm just saying don't let the don't let the pretty face and the cute smile and the soft voice fool y'all.
You know, if anyone, has any advice or, you know, support or want to help out or, I would appreciate it. I'm just a human, you know.
Just start a GoFundMe or OnlyFans, baby. Like that's just go ahead and start you a GoFundMe or OnlyFans and get your cup ready. Stand out on the corner and get your cup ready.
Like, her best. Like, I'm still healing myself, you know? I need to get over things. I can feel it in my body. Like, I have stored trauma, you know? And I just try, y'all. And it just seems like the people who do want to help have, like, ill intentions or they want to try to take advantage or, like, why is it only. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man. No, nobody wants to sit here and deal with your trauma that you got from another man. I don't know why y'all be thinking another man wants to fix y'all and make y'all situation better. The next man just want to clap your cheeks, baby. Especially if he know you got a child that he got to eventually take care of. It's not too many men that's trying to sign up for that. Y'all think that men are out here just yeah, I want to talk to a man's sperm every day. No, I don't want to talk to another man's sperm every day for the rest of my life. You have to be a hell of a woman to make me accept that deal. That's just the reality of it.
And I just also wanted to post this too because I feel like it's not hard taking care of my son. It's just hard doing it alone all the time, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7. So I feel like I just want to give advice too, like, make sure that you have help, you know, before your baby comes.
Hey, man, that's just part of the game. You know, Unfortunately, there's winners and there's losers. And as a single mother, 99% of the time, 99.9% of the time, y'all gonna lose. So, y'all need to be more responsible with the men that y'all are dating. Y'all need to yeah, man, really think things through. and stop just jumping into situations, having anybody kids that's willing to nut in you. Like that's how y'all end up in these situations. And the red flags be there, but y'all be mesmerized about, his looks, his money, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Whatever you like about that man, y'all get distracted by that, and y'all end up in these kind of situations. But y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic right here, man. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos, the piercings, you in Dallas, Texas, holla at your boy. If you want custom rugs, if you in the city or anywhere in America, we can get it to your doorstep, man. Hit the link in the description. Don't be a lame like these single mothers out here being bamboozled, falling for the okie doke every time.